good?
Yeah, what's up, Tia? So, hey everybody, we're here in Hongdae area, and we're going to be introducing to you K-pop culture here in Korea, which, you know, I sort of know K-pop from the old days, but
Yeah.
Thea here is a BTS fan, and that's what K-pop is all about lately. And today happens to be Jimin's birthday,
Yeah.
and my understanding is he's actually the lead vocalist, right?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
vocal and a dancer, and he's the same age as me.
Oh, I see. He's the same age as you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
This is
But
so
this is there's a bunch of cafe events, so we'll just
Yeah.
like peek in and see what they have,
Okay.
and then yeah, we'll figure it out. So let's see. It looks like Jimin is live streaming for his birthday.
Right, I just got a notification from
Really?
the streaming app, and
Really? Okay. I don't know what they're.
hello.
그런 게 다였는데 되게 행복했었어.
Yeah, there's many cafes though, so I'm thinking we should go to other cafes. Okay, let's. Okay. This is sort of. That one sort of seems like a very small cafe, guys. So we're gonna check out another one. That was sort of awkward, but oh my gosh, you could totally tell they're total BTS fans over there. That was interesting. We should have a signal for is this cafe worth staying or not? But Tia really likes BTS, so
Yeah.
we're gonna eventually choose one, and then she said what there's cup holders or
Yeah, something like cock the picture,
oh
cup holder, and something like that.
oh
So if you buy one drink, so you
Oh.
can get like that. If you want something more, they have like many
oh
special packet.
Oh.
So if you like want to get some special packet, you have to pay more.
oh you have to pay more.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you can get like more drink or cake or something like that.
Ah, I see. So most of these events are gonna end at 8, so that's why we're sort of in a hurry. Do you see the next one? Is it
Yeah,
it's
that's
up here, right? This particular street doesn't seem like there's a lot going on, but there's a lot of cafes in there.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one is.
oh. This one too. Happy birthday,
one
Jimin.
too.
Oh, I didn't realize that this is what they do. Oh, well, let's just take a brief look. It seems like oh, this is
So
sort of
many.
sad. Nobody's here.
Yeah, I did.
Uh,
It's really sad. So, do you want to ask them so that you can go inside
Oh.
and filming around?
there's really not much to film.
Okay.
Let's go. Wait, is this another one here?
Yeah.
Well, they got more going on than this one.
This
They
like
got
friends
they
like
got a whole picture.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Jimin.
Happy birthday.
Are they closed? I think they're
Huh?
closed.
Oh, so
Oh no.
yeah,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
so.
They basically, I think
Underground?
They're open. I think they're open. It's just I don't know why they have curtains. You can't see inside.
Hmm?
Is this supposed to be like a very private event?
No, I don't think they're private, but
It's very close.
this must be the door. I think.
Let's just sneak a peek and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like
closed.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's so
maybe it's a private
early.
event.
Do you know like they organized this event like months ago,
Oh,
and before his birthday, they opened the event
Oh.
like 2 weeks
oh,
before, and because we go exactly on his birthday,
Ah.
so made it seem like
wait,
closing
today
up.
is not exactly his birthday?
Exactly his birthday today,
Oh,
but
yeah.
because friends are usually went before.
Oh. Oh, there's other events before,
Yeah.
so they already went.
Yeah.
Ah.
So if we
I mean, but you know, I'm surprised there isn't more people. I thought there'd be more people, but also even that one I felt like it was mostly foreigners, right? A lot of foreigners there. Less
if we
Koreans.
gonna if we can
Oh.
we can like last weekend
Oh.
there must have been many people.
Oh, last weekend there was many people.
Yeah.
Well, today, by the way, guys, is a weekday. It's Wednesday.
This
That-
one too.
That is. This one is also Jimin.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
this one
one
there's
is
a lot
pretty.
of people.
No.
Sort of a lot of
There's
people.
no one. I think this is the first one we
I see
went
people
in
here on
many
the side.
people.
Yeah. See, there's some people there.
What is it?
Lots of pictures of Jimin area. I also see mostly foreigners there. Do you feel that BTS is not as popular amongst Koreans as it is with foreigners?
Yeah, I think so, and
Oh.
many people think so, but because like
Oh.
their overseas performance is so popular that
Oh.
and that makes Korean pay attention to them more than before.
Oh.
But comparing to before, they are.
I think
small.
this is the end of it. We'll go this
Oh.
way, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I heard. I saw this thing that said their first location for the world tour is not in Korea. I think it's supposed to be in LA or something, somewhere in
Yeah.
America, right?
Yeah, right,
Yeah. So somebody's like,
The-
I come to Korea to be a BTS fan. That's their first.
right.
Um,
But like they're popular, but
Oh.
they're popular comparing to other groups.
yeah.
But I think they're more popular overseas, like comparing to in Korea.
Yeah, I think that's what I sort of get. I mean, but I'm older, so that might be the issue. But let's see.
We are
We're trying to find the next location. There's one near here, right? I think to the left. Somewhere to the left soon. Yeah. Well, this, by the way, guys, is near Hongdae. Literally, we started at Hongik University Station, exit number 6, the less hectic area right there. So we just made a circle around those cafes. And then we're now going to be checking out another cafe to the left. And then we'll be walking up the main Hongdae walking street and checking out 2 more cafes. That's in a more busy area, so I'm hoping more is happening,
yeah,
you know?
I hope so.
I think these are more like private events. But Hongdae is also very popular with expats. This is where a lot of expats are.
Right.
You also mentioned, I'm sure there's big one. I found out the High building is in Yongsan, their
Yeah.
headquarters. So there's
Yeah.
probably something big happening there too, right?
Yeah.
And then you said Hongdae or something, there's a big event?
Hongdae also something like
Huh.
the event is like the
Oh.
whole like shopping place.
Oh.
You know, some kind of like container and
Oh,
one big place like flea market
oh, they have a whole
Yeah.
like
and
night market, street market kind of thing, maybe?
that's the night market, but
Oh.
friends
Oh.
borrow that place and
Oh.
they have a really big panels
Oh.
and they graphing on by his photos and it's
Ah.
really big events, not just like
So-
really big and
So we're going to the small ones here.
Yeah.
Okay.
but Hongdae is that's the only one I know. So
Oh.
if we go there, we just can film that place. But
Oh.
if we go here, we can walk around.
Many
so-
places. Yes,
yeah.
that's why we chose to come here to just show you the private, sort of more intimate fan culture. But it was interesting. I see a lot of them gather there, and then it's almost like in America we watch Game of Thrones or a series. We have a little party get together,
Yeah.
and then we watch it. I can see that they're very fanny of Jimin. They love him, and then they watch him live streaming there together. It's this fanship.
Yeah.
I see that. Jimin, by the way, I don't think he's the most popular guy, right? I mean, I think. I mean, it's. I don't know who. Like,
I think he's one of the most popular among group.
Yeah.
Like Jungkook is, I think Jungkook and V are the most popular one, but
Jungkook
Jimin
and V.
is isn't so popular.
I mean, they're all popular, but
Yeah, they're all popular.
the guy I always see is the guy with the low voice. He speaks English. He's the leader guy.
He's our leader.
Yeah.
He's speaking well, so
Oh.
he's like always like playing the translation.
Yeah.
And like communicating with foreign
Yeah.
artists or foreign friends. So
Yeah. But even in the Korean commercials, I see him talk mainly, you know?
yeah,
So is he the most
He's-
popular or?
he's really good at talking
Oh.
and communication. So he's like almost in the interview or like if they have to
Yeah.
like communicating. So
Yes.
he's always the one who talk the most.
But does that mean that he is the most? Do you think he has, because of that? Does that mean he has the biggest fan base, or he just does it because he's the most talented? What do you think?
I think they are talented by their own way.
Yeah.
But like the leader he's really smart. So their fans like really like that smart guys.
Yeah,
or
okay.
Their fans like really handsome face or
Yeah, he
like
has-
dancing or
Yeah.
singing. So
I think we missed the other one.
really,
Yeah, I think we missed it. We must have missed it. We passed it.
no.
Oh,
We're not there.
the other one back here. We missed that one.
Oh,
Is that?
oh.
Should we go back? Like I didn't see it.
okay. Square.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna head back. But it must not be that big. This one. But yeah, we're getting into the main area. There's a lot. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I always thought because he's always featured means he's the most popular. Because back in the 90s, I remember like for example, like I like Finkel, you know, and then Hyori is the one that's always talking, but she's the most popular, right? But yeah, even in SES, everyone knew the most popular one. It was like Eugene, you know. But the leader was Hada. I remember that. She would talk, but I don't remember seeing too many commercials, so I don't know who does more. But I guess now because of social media and they do Twitter and everything,
Yeah.
the difference is now each of them have their big fan bases, you know. I think this happened maybe with Girls' Generation, because starting from then they started to really utilize social media and different members. Even though it's a big group in
Yeah.
SM with many members, I'm like, how do you know they're all the same? But then because they make themselves so accessible through social media, they
Right.
have their own fan base, and I'm like, wow, like I noticed a lot of people remember their names. But that's sort of when I stopped listening to K-pop. It's just too many people. Okay, ooh, there's a car. But it's really interesting that you say that. I mean, why do you think? What do you think is different about BTS than the other K-pop, like in the 90s or 2000s, something like? Was this it? A-pop?
No, not this was the.
Oh, it's here?
So I think first of all they weren't famous at first. You know, they were underdog and
Yeah, I remember
they
that.
yeah. And they have gone
Oh.
many, but also like idol group like they famous for the factory, like everything, everyone is the same, and everyone is dancing.
Yeah.
Everyone is like they are doing like their own song or something like that.
Yes.
But you don't like.
Oh, this is a nice little area. I never been. I don't think I've been here.
Oh.
Are we in the right place? Back. Okay, behind.
Oh,
It's okay.
sorry.
It's okay. We have lots of time. But I have heard of that. Something that's unique
yeah.
about them is they produce their own songs.
Yeah.
So they
And-
write their own songs. Yeah, I heard
And
that.
also,
Uh,
almost their song
Oh.
is also about like some subjects that
Oh.
that related to like about youth, about
Yeah.
abuse, about how you
I
how you
think
struggle and
yeah.
yeah.
that's very
So-
unique. That's
yeah.
very unique.
And
yeah.
other group like also their songs always like answer best in like about love or
Yeah.
about boys or
It's
something
boring.
like that.
Okay.
But like their song really like happy. So whenever I feel hard in life, so I
Oh.
think that's one of the things that people like them because people
yeah.
related to them and their music. I think so.
Yeah. I think it's near here though, right? The next cafe. It's to the right. Okay, it's here and then to the right.
This.
Yeah. So I remember maybe it was late 80s. No, it was early 90s. There was one group called Seoul that used to do that. They talk about societal issues, rebelling against society.
Yeah.
But then I think there was backlash from that. A lot of people were very conservative back then. And maybe there were two. Oh, this is it. Happy birthday, Jimin.
Second floor. But
Okay, I see a lot of pictures of. Basically, they're having like an art exhibit. Okay.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Oh, there's a lot of pictures.
Do you want? Or other place?
Is this like what they do? The
Yeah.
cups that you
Yeah.
mentioned? Let's check out. We only have 1 hour, so let's check
Yeah.
out the other place.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised that there aren't more people.
I think because we go a bit.
Too late.
Yeah. Today,
Yeah.
today is like. They don't go like exactly the day,
Yeah.
but they.
But I sort of remember after that, the big groups were like SM,
Yeah.
and actually back in the 90s, JYP and YG weren't
Yeah.
as big.
Really.
It was like a lot of other record labels. It was SM versus like almost everybody else, and they started to do very simple like love songs. You know,
Yeah.
those are pretty good. And I felt like I sort of like those better than the like 2000 K-pop, which became very sexualized because it's love song, but then now you gotta make it more extreme.
Yeah.
And I remember in the 90s, even KBS, these network stations like Music Bank, would not allow girls to perform if their skirts were too short.
Okay.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
like they would go to SBS. I think they call that one. I forgot what that was called, but like KBS was one of the more conservative, and they still wouldn't let them wear very short skirts, so they would have different costumes for them, longer, more conservative. But then as things went, it became very sexualized, I think, a bit.
Yeah.
And then it was just they're really following America, I think, in that sense, like the same kind of hip hop culture, etc. At that time, I think it was very sexualized, like explicit kind of lyrics. And then I remember like towards late 90s, you know, YG Family happened.
Yeah.
And
I
then
like them before.
yeah, I like YG like in the late 90s. That's when they were,
Yeah.
I think, the coolest. And then JYP is actually sort of new. They're probably the newest. But he has a talent. That producer has a talent for picking out unique people. It wasn't about finding the prettiest girl. You know, it was more about people with character. Oh, why are these people waiting? So they had 2NE1, I remember, and everybody liked 2NE1. And anybody who knows about 2NE1 knows that Blackpink is like successor, right? They even have the same songs in the beginning.
Yeah.
So that happened, but it's a lot of it is still like even Blackpink. It's about love, etc. And then I think BTS came and nobody really paid attention in Korea, right? Because there's just so many of these boy groups.
Yeah, and
They're all good looking.
they debuted like a hip hop group, but
Yeah.
back then hip hop group is not
Yeah.
really Korean taste, so
Yeah.
they wasn't popular back then.
No, hip hop is Korean taste, but it's like hip hop group is, you know, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hip hop is, you're supposed to be a solo artist,
Yes.
you know, and YG and them, they were doing the image better, but why would you do a hip hop group? It's not cool. You're part of, you're not rebelling against society, or you're not doing anything new. You're just putting a different flavor to the K-pop group. And then I heard they weren't doing good, but some of my Thai, like I have a lot of Thai students back, and I was talking to them, and they told me the reason they're different is they really knew how to use Twitter.
Right, because
Yeah.
when they debuted, they couldn't couldn't appear on the television so much. So they like took advantage of the social media like
Yep.
Twitters or
Yep.
or like YouTube or
Yeah.
we like something like that.
Yeah.
So that's why they build their fan base right from the beginning.
From grassroots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think people could argue their music, as far as when I listen to it, and I don't listen to the lyrics or anything, to me, honestly, it sounds the same as like
Yeah.
YG or SM, anybody else, you know. I don't think it's revolutionary musically,
Yeah.
but lyrically, the kinds of things they are willing to talk about, social issues, things like this, that would have been taboo and networks don't want to show because it's controversial, they're able to get away with it because they're like, well, we're already getting ignored by these network television, they're not pushing us. So they're very smart to adapt to that and understand their competitive advantages. They could be more edgy, talk about these kinds of things that other groups can't because they have to please the networks, and they're not dependent on them because their marketing is from I think they self-market with Twitter, right? And a lot of international fans started to like them.
I think
Is there another one here?
No, but if we're gonna go there,
Oh.
it's not be this way.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. We can go
Okay.
this way. Yeah. It's too dark. Aren't you scared of dark
right.
alleys? Yes.
Okay, but if
Girls like you should not go in dark alleys. But yeah, I mean, did I summarize what I know? I don't know
Yeah.
too much, but that's what I heard. Is that about right?
right,
think?
I
Yeah.
think it's right
Yeah.
what you said, and yeah, because it's hard for it's difficult for you to like differences like tell the difference between like SM music or IZ music or
Yeah.
like BTS music, because
Yeah.
you from the old like you don't really pay the attention to K-pop. You just know the basics one. So
Yeah.
I think the K-pop fans, they really like can tell the difference between different of music between
Yeah. You have
like
to
companies,
you have
like-
to really get into it. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
you have to like big fans or really hardcore
Yeah.
to
I mean, there was a time I was like that when K-pop was new to me. I remember, like the
When?
first K-pop I listened to was SES. And-
like 2000 or something.
No, that's
2002.
1997.
Oh,
But that's, I would argue that's when K-pop really took off. But people would say K-pop really took off 1994, maybe like Rula, and these guys, and Seotaeji. But
I know Seotaeji,
yeah,
but
Seotaeji is still really good now, and he's like the U2 of Korea, right? Every time he has a different genre when he comes out, he produces his own music. He also doesn't deal with the network television as much because there was like some kind of issues with them in the past.
yeah.
But yeah, when I was into it, I would go, oh, SES, I would argue about it with people who like Finkel, you know? Because back then they were very crazy. Like SES, we had our own colors, and then they would go and cheer. Like the fan culture was big in Korea. But after a while, it's just like, what do you do that's different? They already, you know, they dance better, they sing better, but the music is still like not that much different from 97 to me. But yeah, like the electronics are better, like little synths are different, but the only difference to me was at this point, oh, they're just adding more girls, more boys. Like in the beginning it was, SES was group of 3, Finkel was 4, and we thought that was a lot. And then they come up with, there's other ones like Chakra, and Baby Box was 5. And then when Girls' Generation came out, Super Junior came out with SM, we're like,
so many people.
it was like 12 people. It's like, it doesn't matter who you like. Now it's just a bunch of good-looking boys and good-looking girls, you know? But it loses the soul. It loses like how you're able to relate to them personally. Because if it's only 3 or 4, you know about them quite well, right? They have different personalities. But if it's like 12 or something, they go on a reality show in Korea, there's not much opportunity for you to learn about them. Okay, let's cross. Whew. This is the big.
Okay, we see.
And I think we're
We
close.
see them again.
Huh? Oh, BTS. Yes, they're everywhere. That's. I think. Okay, we're almost there. We gotta make it right. So that's how I felt. But then, what happened with BTS is, I think they got over that hurdle of not having enough airtime, like going on Korean reality show and not having enough time to introduce themselves, because they have Twitter and they have YouTube. So now, if you're interested in, because every girl and every guy has a certain girl they like or guy they like, you know? So if you're interested in them, you can find out all about them.
Right.
And then they make themselves available to you. And I think this is what was different about BTS. Now everybody is copying that, of course. And I have to admit, I didn't like Blackpink, but I
also like, I find, I shouldn't say this.
Oh, you did? At first I was like, Blackpink, you know, I still like the other girls, but then from back in the days, but I watched the Netflix show, documentary. And then it showed like their different personalities, and I was able to relate to them. And I found out, they're sort of like me. They're like, you know, they're Kpop as well, you know, not actually Korean, but they're from another country. And then, I could relate to them better, you know? And then they're probably now my favorite girl group. Although I still don't really listen to them much, but I care about them a little more. But I could sort of think, if I got into it and I really learn about BTS, I might care. But yeah, I'm not on Twitter that much. So I think you gotta make a right here somewhere though, right? This place is really crazy, guys.
Right. This is like night market.
So I sort of want you to compare that to maybe Tia, by the way, is from Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
How are the stars in Vietnam? I mean, are they accessible like this, like K-pop?
Really, K-pop is really popular in Vietnam. Like,
yes.
Especially like high school students or middle school students. Teen girls, like they're really popular, and like Blackpink, BTS, or
dancing and stuff like that.
Some group is really popular.
What about, I remember, like I lived in Thailand for a while, but I traveled to Vietnam a lot. And I feel like in Thailand, K-pop is really popular, especially Blackpink, because you know Lisa's Thai.
Like, because Lisa is from Thailand.
Yeah, so basically that is it's almost their national, like to them it's their music, because it's Lisa. They're very proud of Blackpink. But what I was surprised with is when I went to Vietnam, Vietnamese, I think they have a wider preference for music, because a lot of the songs that I heard them sing, like I went with my friend's cousin and he took me to a music cafe where we performed live and sang. He was singing Korean music from the 90s. And not like K-pop, like ballad songs, like Nuneko, like what was that one? Snowflower, you know that song? It was very popular in Vietnam for a while.
Some songs, that song like those ballad songs,
Yes.
it's really like
It's more emotional.
emotional,
Yeah.
and when they want to show their voice, they usually sing that kind of song.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, I'm impressed because
But
because K-pop is more for dancing, party.
yeah, right. So
Yeah.
it's like performance. They focus on performance. When like some ballad songs, some old ballad songs, like you can show your voice. So I think that's why.
Yeah. I remember also back in '97, there was this one artist I like called Lee Seong. She had this song called I Believe. And it was really popular in Vietnam too since then. I believe. I believe. Na, 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 na. You know that song?
Sorry.
Maybe not. No, I'm old. So I know it was very popular in Vietnam. But even when I go to a Vietnamese cafe, sometimes they play ballad songs.
Yeah.
In Thailand, that never happens. They only play K-pop, like very happy, like so it's very single. By the way, it should be around here somewhere, I think. Is it here? Oh, it's here, it's here, it's here.
Really?
Yeah, the next cafe is in here somewhere. This is cool. It's open 24 hours. Starting November, guys, they're gonna...
Itaewon class?
Oh, is this from Itaewon class? Really?
I don't know. I think they just do it in.
Room number 3, wine, whiskey, beer. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Oh, so you said so. I also noticed that cafe in Vietnam, they don't play K-pop very often.
No, they play a lot of ballad songs too. And I would never wait.
Oh,
You know,
what?
It's supposed to be here, but I don't see it. Did I see it wrong? The picture of the heart was very big for us. Oh, to the. See? Yeah, it should be right here. This cafe here. Then. Oh, it's here where the whiskey bar. Maybe. Oh, on top.
Oh, right.
Happy birthday. Oh, here I see it.
We didn't notice.
Yeah, it was hard to see. How did you find out about all these cafes, by the way?
On Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah, like
Really?
the fans usually like goes on some tour when it comes to birthday because many cafe events and other events happening during this time. So they go and they get something for free. So
This is a tattoo studio.
oh,
Okay, hold on. Oh, here. Give us free things. I want free Jimin something.
well, of course you have to pay
Of
your
course, you
drink.
have to pay. So nothing is. We're at the second to last cafe. We have to decide this one or the one. Oh, there's nobody here.
They're closing, right?
They're closing. Okay.
What should we do?
I really like that place though. I want to spend money there. But you know, this is your day. This is your Jimin birthday. Let's go to the last one. I think the last one is gonna be the best.
I hope so.
It's okay if nobody's there. We'll still go. I don't think it's that big of a difference. But yeah. And maybe one other reason, is in America, this is, I think, the first time K-pop became as mainstream. Yeah, back in the days, there was this one guy called Psy. He was really popular. Everybody liked him. But he's almost like Cisco. He had one song that was popular.
Just one song.
Yeah.
One hit wonder.
Yeah, they didn't care about him personally as much. Like BTS, the army is a very like.
Yeah, they really.
They love him.
Yeah.
So. Oh wait, hold on. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I'm sorry, this way, this way. Back this way.
There's many small very.
Yeah, I still, wow, it just really amazes me how they know about these stars so much. I can speak Korean, so like it should be easier for me to know, but
Yeah.
they make themselves so available to people, you know?
Yeah, you know, the biggest fan base is
Oh.
like the more various like fans from many countries. So
Oh,
there are many like fan base about translating things,
Yeah.
fan base about like updating things for you, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So everything is real time. Even
Real
though
time, yes.
even though they are BTS is Korean, but everything is real time translated into English, so
Oh,
everyone.
do they speak, like I remember he was speaking in Korean in his
Yeah.
stream,
And
but they
they-
have subtitles below? or-
No, they don't have a subtitle real time,
Oh.
but there's someone or many fans.
Oh, they
on
uploaded
Twitter,
again.
Yeah,
Ah.
and they're translating him
Oh.
real time online. So
And that's one of the reasons I think it's leading to a lot of people trying to learn Korean.
right,
I mean, same, like, I've been living in Thailand for a bit, and I don't feel any inconvenience not speaking Thai, but the main reason I want to also learn is I want to sing along to the Thai songs. Yeah. I just want to know basic, you know, just so I can sing
you
along
can
to
now.
I try and it sounds really bad. I don't know Thai, but oh, look, that's pretty cool. I like that place. Oh, they're smoking, but nice alleyway. But oh, I know this place. This used to be a very famous club.
Really?
Yeah, this was the most happening club. When I come here, guys and girls line up all the way down over there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because of the situation. I think yeah. But I didn't know there was there's another club here too. I went bar hopping here once.
You've been here so many times.
Yes, this was my main area. I party. Wait, is it here? Right? Now there's so many board game cafes. Okay, okay, to the right. I think it's to the right.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
yes. I think there's cruises.
Oh, here.
Oh, more people.
Happy birthday. All right, this is the last one. We just have to
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do this. All right,
So
let's see what
I
this
can
is
buy
about.
and you can filming me.
No, I'll buy two. I'll buy two. Yeah, that's the rule here. Oh, there's a lot of people in this one. Happy Jimin Day. Oh, let's see. Makeup, stroke pick.
Yeah.
Oh, you get like Jimin stuff. Yeah. So who is your favorite?
He.
Oh, he's your favorite?
Yeah, he's my
Oh,
bias.
lucky day. Okay, well now I know how Jimin looks like. 감사합니다. Wow. Oh, they give you special cups. Oh, look at that. You got a little sticker. Is that a card? That's a card. What kind of card is this?
Bring along or put it in your
Put it in your wallet and look at it.
handphone. Yeah.
They say he's a dog cat. 강냥이들.
Like his nickname.
Oh.
Something like that.
All right. Well, here you could have this. My present to you. Yes. you could you could drink from his cup 2 times too now.
Thank you.
He's your favorite.
Yeah.
So this is funny. I remember back in, maybe this has not changed about K-pop. K-pop stars are not supposed to get married or have girlfriends because everyone thinks, oh, she's only 2 years older than me. She's same age as me. There's still a chance. You know about this?
No, of course not. I'm not that kind of fan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So what does it? Why is the age important?
Maybe have a
Hard time.
head time
Yeah.
on the video on YouTube. That's why when I listened the lyrics and I feel like I'm related to the Young Forever.
Okay, I will have to look at the lyrics right now and see what it's about. They're really nice, and they're also letting her have a picture.
Yeah.
You like that one?
This one.
Okay.
감사합니다.
Alright, 감사합니다. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for Tia. She has another appointment, but thank you for the insight into BTS culture. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, but definitely check out her YouTube channel, as well as you have Instagram as well.
Yeah.
I'll link it below. But what is it, by the way?
It's like Tia film. I don't know how to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll link it via
Okay,
film,
thank you.
and then her Instagram as well. So check her out. She has a lot of videos about being in Korea and being Vietnamese. So it was really good to get her insight on it. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
But